Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Your Love Story January 2020 using my Kabbalistic tarot cards. And this is for you coming from Virgo. First, let me show you my email address. And you can send me an email if you're interested in having a 90-minute session, 90-minute session, which will cost you USD 50 to know a lot about your next 8 or 9 years, including how to reach that supernatural energy that you have to be that very special person. Now, more about that later. This card that I'm going to pull will be for your first 15 days of January. And I'm going to tackle the possibility of, since you find a new romance, what might happen? You coming from Virgo. Well, many find you attractive, but one will find you more attractive. And so this is a good card. The only downside is you may find a partner who may be a bit dominating and a little bit aggressive, that's all. So don't give your heart away too quickly in the first 15 days. Find out why I said this and see if that person is able to be compatible with you fully. It's a good card. Just take your time about it in the first 15 days, only because there's a sign of aggression on this card. What if you have an ongoing romance already now? How are this card going to say? It's a lucky card. So I'm going to say that your ongoing romance is going to do pretty well, except that the swords are crossed. That simply means challenge. So you don't want to challenge your ongoing romance partner in the first 15 days in any issue at all, if you're listening to me. And if your partner challenges you to anything, be calm about it. Be polite about it. Don't argue. And this card will be able to help you a lot to get over it. Now, what about marriage? Now, areas of marriage. What does the card say? Areas of marriage. You're coming from Virgo. Well, it does say there are many issues there unattended to. So there's stress from this card. That's all it is, stress. Nothing worse than stress. Nothing more than that. So tell yourself in this first 15 days, no argument that can bring stress, and don't bring up issues because there are many issues here in the air. You don't want to bring them up. Tell yourself it's only the first 15 days of January I have to be careful in my marriage area. And if it's your marriage partner creating these issues or bringing things up of unhappiness, then remain calm and try to solve them in a very friendly way. It's a positive card. Nothing will break down, but there are many issues you have to attend to in your area of marriage in the first 15 days. Now we're going to go to the last 16 days of January. And I'm going to start to talk to you about a new romance. Should you be able to find it? You're coming from Virgo. That's what the card says. This is a wonderful card. It says you can find a romance partner in the last 16 days who will be very good for you, whether in financial areas, whether in other areas. So if you meet somebody interested in you in the last 16 days, pay a lot of attention and try to go out of your way to meet this person. Something very good can happen. Now, what about your ongoing romance? Let's see how your ongoing romance is going to pan out for you in the last 16 days of January. And there's so much togetherness, so much love, so much cooperation, so much wonderful things. Create an atmosphere, since it's you listening to me, create an atmosphere that's going to be full of security. That circle around you is a circle of security. So create it so you can make your romance partner as happy as possible, your ongoing romance partner happy as possible. And I would say, even if this card may apply to your new romance partner, create the security of it. You can. And if you have the ongoing partner, be secure, create the security. There's so much togetherness. So it's going to be a wonderful last 16 days for you, new or your ongoing romance. Now, what about your marriage areas? Let's see what this card says about your marriage areas. Okay. This is a card of domination, of wanting to control. But don't do that in the last 16 days. That's all you need not to do. And this card will then become the card of cooperation and the card of so much to give and so much to receive. I could consider this as a good card, except for that excess energy that may come from you because it's you listening to me. So that excess energy may just make you very restless and make a person who is very, very pushy. So don't want to do that. So take it easy and tell yourself that everything can be brought under control because it's a good card for you. So good news in areas of marriage and family, except for what I told you to be careful. Now about lucky ages, there'll be certain people in Virgo who are going to be very, very lucky in areas of romance and marriage in the whole month. This is for the whole month of January. And who are these people? It's a card that's called the Strength, and it's a card of many planets here. And so I'm going to say from this card that if you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77 or even 86, you're going to be one very lucky person in the area of romance and marriage, and you'll be able to have that wonderful togetherness as well. If you're not of these ages, you should come and see me for a 90-minute session where I will show you how to reach that supernatural energy that you have. People who have contacted their supernatural energy, they are special in the world. They have that finances, they have that happiness, they can do things, may make them so famous. We'll talk more about that later. Now I want to talk to you about a caution. Now there'll be certain people of certain ages you have to be very careful about. You coming from Virgo. And looking at this card, this applies to a new romance, to an ongoing romance, and your marriage partner. And if they happen to be these ages, age of 16, 16, or 25, or 34, or 43, or 52, or 61, or 70, or 79, or even 88, tell yourself there's problem. There's going to be a problem. So I made you aware of that. So even if this new partner that you may find, romance partner, find out the age first before you even want to go out with this person. So if they are of these ages, whether in romance, old or new, whether in marriage, problems can be seen. So I've alerted you. So dealing with people of these ages generally will be a problem because these people have a lot of problems at that time. Now I'm going to talk to you about colors. Colors are very important because every planet rules different colors. And when we wear color waist upwards, we open a channel of energy to that planet. That's the mechanism, how it works. So what are the colors I'm going to suggest for you to wear with this card? We are not going to look at the colors of the card. We're going to look at the planets of that card. Uranus, Sagittarius, and Saturn. So from here, I'm going to say, wear plenty of white. Wear plenty of white. If you wear white waist upwards, you're going to open channels of energy to very powerful planets. And when you do that, your area of communication, your brain power, your power of love will all just be brought under your control. So wear white as possible. And when you are making that phone call to connect with that romance you want, wear white waist upwards. Now about attachment too. So somebody from a zodiac sign will want to find you, or you find that somebody, and which zodiac sign might that happen to be? So let's see from this card. You coming from Virgo. Well, this is a card of Capricorn. Yes. So somebody from Capricorn can find a new romance with you. And if your ongoing romance partner is from Capricorn, or your marriage partner is from Capricorn, it will be wonderful, wonderful togetherness and understanding as well. So somebody from Capricorn, even as a friendship, welcome that person. You may meet that person very unexpectedly as well. Now we're going to talk about direction energy. So around the compass, around the world, we have 9 planets to look after Earth. So when we face north or south or east or west, for you coming from Virgo, you're going to have good luck or bad luck. So yes. So what do? We look at this card. Look at this card. This is a very interesting card. It's a card of unexpected happiness. So how are you going to get it from this? I would say face northeast as much as you can. Face northeast as much as you can. Even making the phone call where romance or marriage is concerned, face northeast. And when you face northeast, you will have that aura and that magnetism and that energy from the planet situated in northeast to help you a great, great deal. Well, this 90-minute session I keep talking about is going to help you know your next 8 or 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And in these 8 or 9 years, I'll cover all areas of your life, your job, your business, your finances, your romance, your marriage, and including your health as well. And during this 90-minute session, I will teach you how to connect to the supernatural energy that you have. I have it, you have it, everybody else has it. People who become so famous, so successful, so happy, so great in this world, they have already connected with this supernatural energy. That's what makes them special. Without that supernatural energy, we are normal people. And even success will be on a normal stage. I'll show you how to make that connection in this 90 minutes. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers in this 90 minutes. You can do it step by step. I'll show you. And I'll give you plenty of energies from the universe, your lucky days, your lucky gemstones, your lucky colors, your lucky directions, on and on. And age by age, calendar year by calendar year, I will go step by step for your next 8 or 9 years to show you how the uptrend and the downtrends, how to tackle them. And that will help you to minimize the bad luck and to improve the good luck. So I'm going to show you my email address once more. So if you want to be that very special person, or just for USD $50, send me that email. And once I get it, of course, I'll respond to it. And I'll explain to you what we're going to do. So I look forward to making your contact. And I look forward to being part of your life, to one day know that while visiting me, you made that bigness and that greatness possible for yourself. It is possible, believe me. So until we one day meet on Skype or WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, I wish you the best of January, and I look forward to your contact. Thank you and goodbye.